Became addicted to video games, tried to becoming a YouTuber, didn't really work out, didn't know what to do in my life, I was depressed, tried making TikToks, went viral, nothing changed though, realized I had to change, still didn't change though, finally decided it was time, started hitting the gym, tried drop shipping, it failed, started to make some progress in the gym, started my personal brand, found Allah, decided it was time to lock in, started my SMMA, making progress towards my dream life. What do you mean I didn't know what to do in life?
Like,
you're literally a teenager.
I got some on the motherfucker.
Wawa's new personal pizza is here for dinner, starting at 4 p.m. Make a Wawa run on the...
So ever since 2022, there has been a rise in like these self-improvement, alpha, finance gurus that all spew the same message. Wake up at 4 a.m., start a business, start working out, stop playing video games, and escape the matrix. All that jazz, right? And these videos have become extremely popular because of people like Andrew Tate. I mean, we all saw the method that he pulled in 2022, how literally everybody was posting that man's clips and he was just saying some of the craziest things.
I am extremely versed in CPR. I do know how to administer CPR. However,
I gotta give this video. Hold on.
I will not administer CPR unless you're a hot female.
And since so many people saw him get success from doing that method, a lot of people are trying to pull that same method nowadays. So now you got all these like fake like Andrew Tates going around, and it's pretty cringe.
Stop breathing like a bunny rabbit. A bunny rabbit is a victim and it breathes in and out so quickly you can see its stomach going in and out.
But what's cringe?
Breathing.
All these like fake like Andrew Tates going around, and it's pretty cringe.
Stop breathing like a bunny rabbit. A bunny rabbit is a victim and it breathes in and out so quickly you can see its stomach going in and out.
But what's cringier than that is that these hustle culture, self-improvement, like finance guru videos have leaked into the youth. And now you got these kids spewing that exact same message that they're spewing in these videos when they're like 13 years old. And it's one of the saddest, but also cringiest things I've ever seen.
When you're playing video games, you are literally doing absolutely nothing.
Bro, I've seen, bro. Some little niggas be ahead of their time though. But nigga,
You're staring at a screen going into a fake world and you're not doing anything productive. You're not making money, you're not starting a business, you're not doing anything. So get off the video game. Follow me for more tips like this.
Bro, you are like 10 years old. Why do you need to be making money and have a business at 10 years old? This video is insane to me because the internet has literally brainwashed kids slash teens into thinking that doing normal things that teens do is a waste of time, like playing video games, chilling with their friends, or just watching a
to play games to, bro.
Movie or something like that. Apparently, those aren't normal things that teens do anymore. Apparently, you got to be set with mansions, Rolexes, Lambos, and a whole business by 13 years old or you're a failure, which is actually insane. How am I supposed to have all that by 13? Bro, by 13, I don't even think I had $13. But before we get any further, number one, YouTube, I am not trying to bully slash harass any of these teens in this video. If you're watching this video, do not go out and bully slash harass any of them. And number two, thank you guys for 100K subscribers. I've never just sat down and just said thank you to y'all. I just wanted to say I appreciate every single one of you that legit sit down, watch my videos, or maybe stand up. Maybe you might be standing up watching this video right here. But I appreciate anybody who pretty much just shows support on this channel, watches the videos, shares them with their friends, whatever. Thank y'all. Now that being said, let's get back to the video.
This may be controversial, but I think teens should spend at least 5 of their teenage years just trying to become successful. And so before you start hating in the comments, let me say this. It literally takes $82 a day to make the average yearly income in America. And online, there's literally like hundreds, maybe even thousands of courses or different models that you could use to make that money. Right now, I'm doing video editing and I own an agency, so I'm making even more than that each day. And I'm only 13, so you could easily do the same thing.
I find this video insane because this kid hasn't even lived 2 of his teenage years, yet he thinks most teens should spend 5 of their teenage years trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, nigga, you become a teenager at 12, right? Or 13 or some shit. So then what, 5 to 8, bro?
to become successful, that literally just doesn't make sense because this man hasn't experienced what he's talking about. He's just talking out of his booty cheeks, you know? That's literally social media hustle culture brainwash right there. Like, I feel like the saddest part is that this kid is 13 saying this, bro. He was 12 last year. Isn't that insane? It's different if this kid lived his teenage years, then said this, it'd make more sense because he'd have the experience to back up what he's saying. But the fact that he didn't experience his teenage years and he's just saying this on his first teenage year, that just pretty much confirms that he's just spewing what he heard online from one of these gurus.
It's 3 a.m. on a Sunday night. All my friends are getting drunk, getting invited.
Oh, he's chatting. Oh, this little nigga is chatting. Oh, fuck no. This little nigga chatting, bro. This little nigga is chatting.
Parties and losing their virginity, and I spent all night working on my business. But just watch, in a couple of months, when I'm gonna be chilling in Dubai and living my dream life, you guys are gonna call me lucky. Just watch.
Number one, your friends are not out drinking and losing their virginity on a Sunday night. Everyone hates Sunday because it's pretty much the prelude to Monday. Nobody is doing anything on a Sunday night except for sleeping, my boy. Number two, who are your friends losing their virginity to? The hookers in GTA? You do not look a day over 10. And number three, just because you're up at 3 a.m. grinding for your business, that doesn't make you better than everybody else. Like,
because no, yeah,
the way that this man is talking is making it seem like, oh, I'm better than my whole class because I'm up at 3 a.m. grinding. When it's like, bro, you're not better than them just because you're doing that. Let's be real here.
It's 3:30 right now on a Monday night. I've been staying up all night working my new business. But watch, a few months from now, when my business is taken off, I'm going to be chilling in Dubai, living my dream life, and everybody's going to call me lucky. Just wait and see.
This man literally just stole the script from the last kid. The only thing that he did differently was add some music and some like little effects and stuff like that. Other than that, this is the exact same video as the last kid. They just said the exact same thing, word for word, bar for bar. No Soulja Boy.
Word for word, bar for bar.
I hate to be that guy and say that someone else's dream is unrealistic because I'm kind of living my dream right now. I mean, I've always wanted to create videos on YouTube ever since I was young, and now I'm doing it. So I don't really want to hate on somebody else's dream, you know, but how in the hell are you gonna move to Dubai in only a few months? That's my question right here. Like, bro, number one, you don't even have your license.
I used to be so unrealistic with this YouTube well, being unrealistic is part of it, but I used to like it's important to I mean, being realistic is important. I mean, duh, nigga. Like, what?
Number two, I don't even think you can put in an application to move inside of a crib, you know? Like, how is this man gonna make that happen? It just doesn't make sense. Like I said, I'm not really trying to hate or anything in this video because it's not necessarily these kids' fault. It's more of what they see on social media. Like, if they see somebody talking about, oh, I'm about to move to Dubai in a few months, they're gonna spew that same thing. But like I said, like, how in the hell are you just gonna randomly up and move to Dubai in just a few months? Like, it does not work like that. This is not GTA. You can't just go on Dynasty 8 and cop a crib within 2 minutes. It's not like that. And also another question is, why are these kids so obsessed with moving to Dubai? They don't say nowhere else. What about Atlantis? When I was young, I wanted to live in Atlantis. I wanted to live underwater with the mermaids, Aquaman, all that stuff, bro. That was probably sick. But now we got
I wanted to be an anime. I wanted to be in
kids saying Dubai. Like, what the heck?
No one has made that shit.
I haven't gone back for my degree sooner just because, like, I was hesitant. I was worried about...
This video is crazy because this kid is stressing about his parents working at 13. Not about his parents being poor or homeless or not being able to put food on the...
Because, hey, shit, her stresses used to always get pushed on me, so...
Table. He's
might as
stressing...
well take them upon myself, right? Might as well take upon the stress from my parents, right?
Because his parents are working a stable job when he is 13 years old. Something that is normal. Does that not sound crazy? Like, I understand that we all have the dream of retiring our parents, buying them a house, and buying them whatever car they desire, but I don't think that's something that you should be worried about when you're like 13 years old and you haven't even finished puberty. I feel like it's just unnecessary stress that this kid is adding to his life at a young age.
Some parents just don't know how to parent and keep their stress to themselves. Like,
all because of a finance guru he saw on social media. It is okay if your parents are working a stable job and they can provide for you. It doesn't seem like you in the trenches, my boy. Like, you're living in a nice house, dog.
I wanted becoming a millionaire at 14. I woke up at 6:30 and went on a bike ride before taking a cold shower. Then I spent some time planning out videos and had breakfast. After this, I had some calls and checked on my Discord server before spending some time scripting. Today, I made around $500, so pretty good. Finally, I edited some reels and went to bed at 10:30.
Why do you need to become a millionaire at 14 years old? That's like trying to fight millennia during the tutorial in Elden Ring. Like,
it's like, bro, I don't know. I just the standards in the U.S. just keep evolving, you know. Yeah, no, I just want to be an example outside of this also. Regardless, I can do what I can for the people that I get a chance to do what I can for, you know. That's the only thing I care about. I just want to get the chance to not only experience life and grow without stress, because niggas think once they get rich or once they get money, they're comfortable, financially free, that is just the ending. Nah. I mean, it can be, you know, you could probably make $1 million and make $1 million and retire off that shit for the rest of your life, but shit, I'm not. Mental breaks are needed, but it's like, bro, I care too much about all this shit.
bro, why are you worried about that? And why is this man taking his cold
shit? I care too much about being valuable. I care too much about competition. I care too much about all of this, just for the simple fact that I was always somebody that always looked at value and trying to put myself, you know, I feel like I owe it to my younger self. That may be a limitation given, maybe in the future, like not being more, not patient with myself, but for sure though.
Showers at 14. Yeah, like, well, what is the purpose? Now, I will say the good thing out of this video is that it seems like this man has a schedule going on. He's going to sleep at 10:30. He's waking up pretty early. Like, I do think that is good.
It's just, I know what Cameron's trying to say. He's trying to say that, like, the stress, the pressure as a kid, it shouldn't have to be that. Like, it shouldn't have to be that. And that's why I say when I have a kid, they might have a little pressure just for the idea of them getting used to the pressure or whatever, but I'm gonna make sure they mentally are prepared for all of this, like, or just prepared to do anything, like prepared, like let them know, like, bro, you can do anything, like dead ass, like, you know. I want to be an example, and I can't be saying that to my kid, and I'm not that, you know. That's why I work so hard for all this shit.
But at the same time,
I have a kid. I know I want to my legacy, you know, like, I don't know. I just care more about
becoming a millionaire at 14. Jesus Christ, bro. Realized school wasn't for me at a young age.
I'm not trying to. That's what I'm saying. That's why you have to kind of almost be selfish, because like I can't be thinking about him and what he has to do and what he has to go through and comparing it to me, because it's not gonna, bro. Sometimes that shit don't help you. Like sometimes doing that shit, like it's a balance thing. Like, cause if I'm looking at that shit all the time, and let's say I'm on a mental break, I could stop my mental break and think, oh, you know what, bro, I need to constantly, like, bro, come on. It's not necessarily the case. And bro, I'm 20. I'm gonna be 22. I'm gonna be 21, bro. If anybody doesn't have time, it's me. Apparently. But if I'm being realistic, I don't have no time to be wasting on content. I should be doing what? What should I be doing? Niggas can tell me. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'd rather do the shit I've been passionate upon doing for this long. Like, and especially because it's gonna create opportunities. It's gonna create opportunities how I wanted it to be. Cause like, so like if I'm doing this shit, I'm gonna be able to actually create opportunities for the people that need them and that want them whenever the time comes. Like, you know, like
age, became addicted to video games, tried to becoming a YouTuber, didn't really work out, didn't know what to do in my life, I was depressed, tried making TikToks, went viral, nothing changed though, realized I had to change, still didn't change though, finally decided it was time, started hitting the gym, tried drop shipping, it failed, started to make some progress in the gym, started my personal brand, found Allah, decided it was time to lock in, started my SMMA, making progress towards my dream life. What do you mean I didn't know what to do in life?
Like,
You're
what?
literally a
Doing
teenager.
it. You're
Most
doing
teenagers don't know what they want to do in their life.
Most adults don't.
That is normal. That is not something that is only happening to you. That's like playing a video game.
See, that's exactly why I don't like trying to think about all of that other people's situation, especially when it's not the time to, especially. That's the key. Because there'll be times where if I'm thinking about what the work other people's putting in, it's gonna take away from the work I'm putting in. And I was just talking earlier, all work, like, you could be punching a brick wall all day. You know, you never know. That's why you just gotta just live your life and learn and just do what you can. At the end of the day, bro.
Being like, really, oh, I don't know what to do in the game when you haven't even passed the tutorial yet.
Life is I wouldn't say life is pretty hard, but like, things that you see as hard are only hard because it's a journey thing. You got to be patient with it. So if you don't see how to actually do it, just start with what you know. You know, you got to start somewhere. It's a puzzle piece. It's all like you're bringing it together.
Yeah. Obviously, you're not going to know what to do until you play the game more. And that game being life. The more you live life, the more you're gonna know what you want to do. Like, it's not just something that you just spawn in this world knowing what you want to do. Social media is dangerous, bro, because why do we have this teen out here having an existential crisis at 13 years old? The only thing you should be stressing over at that age is
I was stressing at like 16, 15. All the pressures, it's insane, bro. All these standards, like, it's insane. Like, you want to be successful, like, you want to be successful when you want to be successful. Like, I get it.
Homework due on Monday. There is no need to stress about your life when you're that young. Another thing that this dude said in this video is became addicted to video games. And I'm gonna make the wild assumption that this kid probably wasn't addicted to video games, and maybe he was just a child being a child and decided to play video games to occupy his time, because what else can children do? Obviously, some kids play video games for a long time, but I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think this dude was probably one of them. I think the problem is a lot of these hustle culture videos are meant for like an older crowd, but when kids see them or like teens see them, they try to apply that to their lives. For example, let's say like some 30-year-old says, I was addicted to video games at 26, but now I'm 30 years old, I start taking cold showers and I'm a Sigma. They're gonna say that, put that out online. Then a teenager is gonna see that and be like, oh shoot, maybe I should apply that to my life. Now they're trying to live like this 30-year-old rather than just trying to live their youth like any other kid. I think that's the issue here. Stressing at 14 so I can chill at 20.
And see, this is the illusion. That's not realistic. That's not, well, I'm not, fuck realistic. That's not necessarily progression. Stressing right now so you can chill at 20. Come on, bro. Come on.
There was another kid that I actually reacted to a year ago that did this exact same thing. And I feel like the problem with this is that you're gonna burn out once you're 20 if you're stressing at 14 years old. There is no need to stress at 14 when you're living in a nice house with a home gym. Like, what is there to stress about? This man is just making up stress just so he can stress at that age. Day 167 of monk mode, 14-year-old entrepreneur. That's the corniest thing I've ever seen. This man said school matrix. That's the most Andrew Tate coded thing I have ever seen in my life, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
If it wasn't for my school, I would be lost. So talk about you on. I've said what I wanted about school, but I think they do need to do it better though. There's a better way to do things. I want to say there's always a better way to do things, but shit, I like to think there's always a better way to do things if you put in the work. The right work at that.
Hey, with them boxing skills, please invest in a gun. I'm not gonna lie, them boxing skills are not saving you, dog. Overall, this is just the byproduct of like hustle culture being so popular online. Everyone thinks that they need a Lambo by 16, when in reality, that's just unrealistic. Honestly, this is a bigger issue than just self-improvement or just hustle culture itself. It's more about the impact that social media has on the younger generation. And that's not even talking just...
Hey, ever since, I guess you could say they brainwashed me into thinking I can do this. But hey, I got 200 people that fuck with me somehow. 100 people on the other channel. So when I actually put that in perspective, like, yeah, like I'm living a dream, bro. Just not making money from it. Nah, I feel like people gonna look back at this and see, like, that's what it's all about, bro. Like, that's low key what I'm trying to do. Like, I feel like when people see the good and the bad, it creates the balance that lets them actually see it, like, you know. And I tend to try to be more in positive aspects, but it is about balance and whatever allows you to be better in a given moment.
Just these kids who are doing like this hustle culture thing, right? Just in general, I feel like social media has impacted the youth so much. Like, if a streamer says something, a bunch of kids are gonna go out and say that same thing. If a self-improvement guru says something, a bunch of people are gonna go out and say that same thing. If someone's favorite influencer twerks, they're probably gonna go out and twerk. Like, this pretty much just shows the impact of social media. These are just kids seeing what they see on social media and just replicating it, you know? My overall point, because I've been yapping a little bit, obviously there are some good habits that can be taught from these self-improvement / hustle culture videos, but that really isn't something that you should be worrying about when you're that young. That being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. Once again, I appreciate you guys so much for 100K subscribers. This has been one of the craziest years of my life, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for making it crazier and crazier each and every day. I started this year off with like 20K subs, and now we're standing at, I think, like 120K or something like that. Like, it's pretty crazy. And once again, thank you guys, because y'all are literally insane. I've never just sat here and said that, but thank y'all. Twitch Camera WAK. Make sure to join the Discord, link in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video.
I feel like it's more important. I feel like it's so important to show love. Like, bro, it's so important, bro. Like,
niggas hop of that con, they get up with you with the opt, and them boy getting hit up with you. Talking harder, that shit make me harder, that shit make me smarter. I'm better off being with you. Hurt me deep if you think I